This video is going to be different from the videos I've made in the past. And I wanted to record this just because I'm having a particularly tough day. I feel awful about myself, but I wanted to do something because I'm really trying to get into the idea that your mood doesn't always come first before taking action, but sometimes the order is taking action and then moving. And one thing I've been sort of procrastinating, but not really, I guess I've just been unhappy with my progress, is recording videos. So this video is going to be a bit different and I am going to share some advice. And because I'm having such a tough day, I think today is a good day for me to share advice on what to do when you are sort of starting from the complete bottom. Because even though I'm having a really bad day, I'm still doing significantly better than when I was just in this pit of unhappiness. And so I thought I should make this video now because I was in this boat of just wanting to constantly change my life and being unable to do it around 3 months ago. And I wanted to write down my feelings whilst they're relatively fresh, as opposed to do it in a year where I could view it through rose-tinted glasses, because I really don't want to do that. But having said that, I just want to quickly say that what I'm going to say is obviously going to be my personal experience, but at the same time, I think a lot of people will be able to relate to it. But anyways, I'm going to jump right into it. The one thing I want you to focus on is your sleep. That is it. I just want you to concentrate on your sleep and concentrate on really, really nailing your sleep. Because it's such an overlooked part of life for most people. And I think everyone has this broad understanding that it's very, very important to sleep, and it's true, it is, but yet we don't mind like procrastinating it and stuff. And I remember quite distinctly when I would sleep very, very late at night. I'd spend ages on my phone browsing social media, playing games, going on TikTok and then Snapchat, and just toggling between these apps until my battery got so low. And then I was in a way forced to sort of put it aside and put it on charge. And then whilst I'm doing that, I'm there telling myself, okay, tomorrow will be different. In fact, because I stayed up so late, I'll sleep early tomorrow, I'm sure of it. But that never happened for me. I would still continue to stay up late. And I've just thought about it now, and I've just realized that for me, what it was is because I didn't have control over most areas of my life. I would work like a dog, wouldn't really have time to eat. Didn't really see anyone, didn't have a lot of control over my life. The one thing I had control over was when I sleep, and so I wouldn't mind cutting back on that if I was allowed to go on my phone, because the phone for me was a form of escapism, and that was really, really difficult for me to break out of. So if you find yourself in a similar place, the first thing I'm going to recommend is just understand how important sleep is. Now, there's a guy online called Matt Walker. He's a scientist that sort of focuses on sleep, and I'd recommend watching his videos because they're so informative and so eye-opening, and they really drill in the importance of sleep into your head. And for me, that was sort of my first step, just understanding how important sleep is, because that allowed me to have the self-discipline to actually sleep on time. And that was really cool. And the next thing I'm going to say is that if you can help it, try and keep your sleep times consistent. Try and go to bed at the same time and wake up on the same time, even on weekends if you can. I understand that that's not applicable to everyone, but this advice I'm giving, I am trying to understand that most people might not have that much control in their lives. So I'm saying it from the perspective of, you have a little bit more control over your sleep, but obviously everyone's different. But if you can help it, try and sleep at a consistent time. The third thing I just want to say is, if you really, really struggle to put the phone down like I did, if you can, just try and force yourself to come off it earlier. I know not everyone can though. So what else I want to say is turn on night mode. And I'm deadly serious about this. Please don't be a baby about it. Just go into your fucking settings right now and go into go where you need to go. Just turn on night mode and put it all the way up to full, and make sure it's on an hour or two before you sleep. Because what you will start to find is that with this night mode, for one, your eyes do eventually get used to it. I know it's pretty unpleasant at first, but two, you will realize that you feel sleepy a little faster than normal. And also, when you do go to bed, you fall asleep quicker. So, yeah, that's literally all I want to say. Three things. Just understand how important sleep is. If you want, literally just listen to Matt Walk in the background. That's how I got started. I used to play video games on my phone. I would play his podcast or YouTube video in the background, and I just listen. And that was enough for me. I understood how important sleep was. And then the next thing is obviously try and go to bed around the same time. The first few days are going to be fucking awful if you're not used to it. But eventually, your body will get used to it, and you will find that you will want to fall asleep at the same time and wake up at the same time just naturally, and that's great. Like, I didn't realize how jet lagged I constantly felt because of my irregular sleep. Because I've basically been sleeping weird my entire adult life. So, and that's years and years. I'm in my 20s. And the third thing that I said, yeah, just get off your phone a bit sooner. If you can help it, or at the very least, turn on night mode. And I guess one little bonus tip that I've just thought about, and that's breath work or meditation if that's your thing. But I like to set aside 5 minutes before I go to bed nowadays, and I just focus on breathing. Now, I use the app Calm. Um, I got it on like a special offer or something, but I understand that not everyone has money, especially nowadays, right? So I'm sure there'll be similar things on YouTube. If you just type in like breath work before bed or something, something will come up. And just doing that for literally 5 minutes helps so much. It really, for me anyways, gets my body and my mind in a state where like I'm ready to go to bed. Um, Anyways, that's all I have to say. Bye.